So we are just getting started, okay? Just wanted to let you know that this meeting is getting recorded. They're going to upload the videos on the website so you guys can access it again and, you know, do your yoga practice by yourself. So just wanted to let you know. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start in a comfortable seat, and you can always start the warm-up sitting on the chair. Okay, so we have all option of sitting on the mat or on the chair. Let's get started. Sitting comfortably, you can sit cross legs or you can stretch your legs out, whichever feels good. And then starting with couple shoulder rolls, just to loosen the shoulders. Very good. Front and back. And then relax the shoulders, turn the neck side to side. Just loosening the shoulder. Very good. The neck. And then come back to the center. Let's stop the movement. Find a little stillness. So before we start our practice, let's find a few minutes of stillness. So in this stillness, we start to bring our spine taller. So getting a little tall spine, pulling the shoulders back. Hands can rest on the knees, thighs, and then palms can face up or down, whichever feels good. Okay, any comfortable position. Keeping that heart open, chest facing front, shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes and just start to bring your focus to this practice. Just noticing how the breathing goes. So the reason we practice on focusing on breathing in yoga is because it's easier to bring our focus to this practice, to this moment, right? Because breathing is always present, aware, and we can feel the movement of the breath. So bring your awareness to the breath. And then noticing the inhales and exhales. Natural breathing in and then exhaling out. Doesn't have to be anything different, just regular breathing. Just slowing it down and just being here. And let us start our practice with 3 open mouth exhalations. So we take a breath in through the nose and we exhale out through the mouth as if you're blowing a birthday candle, which is in front of you. Okay, so take a breath in through the nose, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Very good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Very good. One more time. Inhale through the nose and exhale out. Very good. As you exhale, then look slowly. Open your eyes. We are going to start our warm-ups. So let's start with the neck movement up and down. Very good. Loosening the neck. And again, it starts with gentle movement. And then see if you can go a little deeper in that stretch. Very good. And then slowly stop that movement. Right ear to the right shoulder, left ear to the left. Just side to side. Just a little stretch. Almost feel that stretch into the side body. Very good. Come back to the center. Now, keep your shoulders relaxed, facing front. Turn the neck to the right. Again to the right. And to the left. And let's do that one more time. Very good. Now, come back to the center. Both the directions and then meet back in center. Now, let's bring our hands to the shoulders. Let's start to move our right shoulder. So just moving the right. Right elbow comes in and opens it up. Right shoulder. Very good. And then opposite direction. Nice. Come back to the center, release. Let's take it to the left side. Left shoulder. Now move the elbow in, open it up. So nice big circles. Very good. And the next time the elbow is in, opposite direction. Very good. Come back to the center, release. Now, bring both the hands to the shoulders. Let's do both together. Okay, now moving both the shoulders here. Open the elbows wide. Very good. Nice, big circles. Nice. Now next time the elbows come closer, let's take it in the opposite way. Very good. Come back to the center, release. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Now, let's reach the palms out as if you're pressing the walls away from you. So just kind of giving a nice stretch. Very good. Stay here. Shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed. Feel the stretch in the arms. Very good. Now turn the palms up, reach up, interlace the fingers and give a stretch. Very good. And then slowly bring it down. Very good. Now inhale, stretch up again. Exhale. Inhale, stretch above the crown, all the way up. Very good. One more time. Reach and release. Release. Relax the shoulders. Let's leave the shoulders alone for some time. And let's take a side stretch. So bring your left palm on the mat. Right arm reaches. Give a stretch to the right side. Take a side bend. Give a nice deep stretch. Come back up. And again, nice stretch. Very good. Come back up. And one more time. Come back up. Very good. Release. Let's take it to the other side. Reach. Take a side bend. And come back up. One more time. And last one. Very good. Slowly come back to the center. Nice. Relax the shoulders. You can feel that into the arms. Now let's take a twist to the left side. So I'm keeping my right palm on the left knee, looking over the left. Squeeze here. And come back to the center. Once again, squeeze. Twist. And come back. And let's do that one more. 3 times. Just repeating the movement. Okay, come back to the center. Now, once you meet back at center, let's take it in the opposite way. So I'm going to keep my left palm on the right knee. And again, twist. And one more time. Twist. And one last time. Okay. And then come back to the center. Nice. Now release the legs. Point and flex the toes. Very good. And we're going to come into our tabletop position, do a little more work for the hip joints, so lower body. Let's find our tabletop. So take some time to move into a tabletop position. So remember, in tabletop, if you want a little padding, you can have a pillow under your knees. You can also double the mat here. So if I'm here, I can double the mat and just get a little padding for the knees. If the surface is too hard, feel free to have a little bit padding. Now from here, let's find our balanced tabletop. Knees are under the hips. So keep them nicely under the hips. And then palms are under the shoulders. Okay? Not too wide, not too narrow. Somewhere under the shoulders. When you place your palms, place your fingertips, fingers, and then palms. We do this so that the entire weight is on the palms. We are not putting a lot of weight on the wrist joint alone. Fingertips, fingers, and palms, and then come into this nice balanced tabletop. So I feel all the 4 points are equal weight. Now from here, inhale, long spine, stretch the spine out, tailbone tucks out. As I exhale, I tuck my tail in, I chin to the chest. Inhale, chin lifts up, reach up. Exhale, curl the back. Inhale, long spine, stretching the spine. Very good. Exhale, curl the back. Let's do that 3 more times. Move your back freely, move your hips freely. Very good. Now the next time you exhale, curl the back, pull the center of the spine up. Meet back in neutral spine. Very good. Now, once you're here, let's stretch that right leg out. Point the right toes to the back wall. Keep it at the hip level. Opposite arm points to the front. Keep staring at a point in front of your eyes that helps you to balance. Very good. Stay here for two more breaths. Nice. And then slowly release. Come back and let's take it to the other side. Left leg reaches. Right arm reaches. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Again, take your time. One thing at a time. So leg reaches first. And then you reach the arms. Very good. One more breath. And then slowly back to our tabletop, coming back to neutral. And then walk your hands to the knees and then come up into kneeling. Kneeling down. And then reach the arms up. Very good. Give a nice stretch. Let's do couple circles with the wrist joints. Very good. Gentle circles. Loosen the wrists. Now bring the palms to touch. Interlace the fingers. And then turn the palms up, giving a stretch. Very good. Nice. Deep stretch. Keep breathing. Very good. One more breath. And then slowly release. Very good. Wiggle the arms. Let's shake those arms off. Now, let's take our inversion, downward facing dog. So let's come into our tabletop again. Fingertips, fingers, and palms on the mat. Okay. Once you're here, tuck the toes in. Keep the knees bent and start to lift the hips up. Pushing the hips to the back wall. Once you're here, start to bicycle those legs. Now, if this inversion doesn't feel good to you, you can avoid this practice. You can just stay in the child's pose. If you want to do this practice, maybe bicycling a couple times. And then start to find a stillness. We are going to hold this inversion. When you're holding, I want you to push your hips backwards and upwards. Keep lifting the hips up. So I feel the stretch into my shoulders, upper back, and also into my legs. Very good. Stay here. 2 more breaths. Very good. Push your hips back. And then lower the knees. Very slow. Very good. Release, release into child's pose. Hips to the heels, arms reach to the front. Couple breaths here. Keep your eyes open. If you feel dizzy, do not close them. Let the breathing slow down. Let the heartbeat slow down. Very good. Now slowly come up and let's move into standing. So we are going to start to step one foot and then the other. Whichever way you want to move into standing, just come up. And let's find our standing poses. Okay, so take some time. I like to do a little bit on the mat and then we move more into standing poses, right? Now, find our mountain pose. The mountain pose is where we stand on both the feet equally. Good posture. So feet are wide as the hips. They are parallel. Heels, knees, and hips are in the same line. Lift the toes, press the toes. Lift the heels, press the heels. Okay. Now, once you do that, outer and inner edges. Sometimes our feet have issues, so we may not put equal weight on all the points, and we want to remind ourselves to do that. Toes, heels, and arches. Now stand taller from here. So once you're in mountain, if you're here, your feet are nicely anchored, the lower body is nice and strong. If your back starts to round, see if you can bring your back a little straight. So your shoulders above the hips, tailbone is in the center. I'm not keeping it out or in, somewhere in the center. So keeping that lift into the spine. So I'm feeling as if my crown is stretching up and my feet are going down. So keep that length into the spine. Very good. Now stand tall here, mountain pose. Find something in front of your eyes which you can focus on. Or you can close your eyes if that feels good. We are going to take 4 deep breaths here. Nice deep inhales, longer exhales. At your own pace, no rush. With each breath, see if you can lift your heart a little more to get taller. Very good. If your eyes are closed, now open them. Bring your hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, stretch it out, palms facing front. Exhale, bring it back in. Once again, inhale. Inhale. And one more time. Inhale. Very good. Come back to the center. Now we reach all the way up. Give a stretch, full body stretch. Come back down again. Breathe in as you stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that 2 more times at your own pace. Reach. Very good. And one more. Reach up. And come back to the center. Release. Relax the shoulders. Now from here, let's bring our palms to the front, facing each other. As if you're opening a book. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back in. Once again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. One more time. Very good, release. Very good, relax the arms. Now that was a lot of work for the shoulders. Let's take a side body stretch, okay? So we are stretching the side muscles. This is still warm up, so we are not putting it into yoga pose later. So we're just warming it up. Inhale, reach up. Now keep breathing naturally. Where we reach, we are going to interlace the fingers. My pointer is pointing up, so reach through the pointer. Very good. Stay here, keep pressing through both the feet. Exhale, side bend to any one side. So I'm stretching sideways. Come back up. Once again, side bend to same side. Come back up. You can pick whichever side you want to do first. Side bend. Come back up and two more times. Side bend. Very good. And one more. Come back up and release. Relax the shoulders, wiggle the arms, take some time. Feel the difference. One side is feel all stretchy and the other side feel all compressed. So let's take it to the other side. Whichever side you did first, opposite side, okay? Reach up, interlace the fingers. Again, my pointer is pointing up. Reach through the pointer. Take a side bend on the other side. Come back up. Once again, side bend. Come back up. Again, doesn't matter how far you go, okay? You're just stretching it out. And let's do that two more times at your own pace. If you want to make it easier, exhale and side bend. Always exhale and bend. Okay, and then come back to the center and then reach, release, and then release the arms. Very good. Now you already feel that stretchy feeling on the side body here. When you press through the feet and when you're stretching the side body, it starts to stretch in this area. Now let's put that into a yoga pose, okay? Let's bring our arms alongside. We are going to do one side at a time. Right arm goes up. Turn the palm and then reach up. Very good. Now keep pressing through the feet. Stretch through the spine. Exhale, side bend. Opposite side. So bending sideways. If your right arm up, bending to the left. Keep breathing. Keep your chest facing front. So again, stay at a point where you breathe comfortably. Side bendings can be challenging to breath. So even if you're here, you're not bending too much, that's fine. Keep reaching through those fingers and you're still feeling that stretch. Okay, stay here. Two more breaths. Nice. Very good. When you're ready, when you inhale, bring yourself back up. Slowly release. Release. And let's take a moment here. Right arm is way longer. Whole right side feels different. As if there's a line drawn in the center of the body and the whole right side feels different. Now let's do that same sequence, same stretch on the other side, okay? Arms alongside, we start on the left. Very slow movement. Turn the palm and reach up. Now the other arm is relaxed, okay? No tension in the other shoulder. Now once you reach here, press through both the feet. Stretch through the left arm and take a side bend when you're ready. And the other arm is relaxed. So I'm still feeling that same side stretch on the opposite side. Keep pressing through the feet. Very good. Keep breathing. Nice. Stay here. One more breath. Very good, everyone. Now when you're ready, inhale, come back up. And then slowly release. Release and maybe take a moment here. Again, you can keep your eyes closed just to introspect, or you can leave them open and just start to observe how that feels into the body. Right and left feels different, okay? And one side is always stronger than the other, okay? Now, from here, let's come into our awkward chair pose. So we're going to do 3 times awkward chair pose. From here, let's bring our arms parallel and then sink into imaginary chair. Hands can come to the heart, or you can reach the arms up. So keeping those knees parallel, okay? We're not bringing the knees closer, just like a half squat. If this is hurting your knees, you don't want to do this. You want to stop doing it and not hold it longer, okay? Stay here, one more breath. Bring your hands to the knees, press and come up. Very good. That is awkward chair pose. That is definitely an awkward pose, isn't it? So let's come into it again. We're going to do 2 more times, and you can hold it as much as you can. I'm holding it just for a little bit. Be mindful of your knees, okay? Reach out and then sink into chair, hands to the heart, or you can reach up through the arms, whichever feels good. Very good. Nice. Keep your chest facing front. Knees are parallel. Sink a little more. Very good. Nice. One more breath. When you're ready, bring your hands to the thighs, press and come up. Nice. Let's do that one more time. Reach. Hands to the heart, or you can reach up, whichever feels good. Nice. Stay here. Once again, 2 more breaths. Find something to focus. Sink a little deeper. Press through the thighs and slowly come up. That's not easy, isn't it? Let's stomp our feet a couple times just to loosen the knees there. Very good. And let's keep our feet a little wide. Hands to the hips. Let's start to make some hip circles. So what I do is I take some yoga poses, then I do some warm-ups, and then I do some more yoga poses. So we go back and forth instead of just holding all the stretches. So we keep the body moving, okay? Couple circles. And then opposite direction. Very good. And then slowly come back to the center. Very good. Release. Now let's take a length of the mat. We are going to take a forward fold, wide leg forward fold. Okay. Now again, couple options. I'm just showing these options here. Now, if you have severe vertigo issues, severe blood pressure issues, even though you are on medication, but you have some dizziness related to that, you don't want to come into deep inversion. You don't want to go all the way with your head down. In that case, what you can do is you can have a chair and just give a stretch. So you can do this as a modification. So I'm kind of moving my chair away so I feel the stretch. I move my hips back and I feel the stretch into the back, right? So you can do this as a forward fold. If you want to do all the way down, you can always have a block, whichever height you want to keep, and then you bend forwards. Okay, I was just showing the modifications. Now you all know how you feel. When your head goes down, if it feels okay, feel free to do this stretch. If it doesn't feel comfortable, it's too much dizziness, then you want to go halfway. Okay, so be mindful how it feels. Let's start with our feet wide. And you can also have this with 2 blocks. Okay, if you want to keep 2 blocks, feel free to do that too. Now, once we are here, let's reach the arms up, give a stretch, and then dive forward fold. Bending through the lower back. You can keep your palms on the block, adjust the height of the block. With each breath, you want to lift the tailbone, move the crown closer. If this doesn't feel good, you can stretch on the chair, whichever feels good. Okay, nice. Keep your blocks closer so you get deep forward fold. Those who are keeping it on the block, see if you can deepen the inversion. It's a very good stretch for the back, for the hips. Very good, nice stretch running through the back of your legs. Keep your eyes open, keep breathing. Knees can be gently bent, very good. Nice, stay here. Two more breaths. And then when you feel ready, bring your hands to the hips, press through the feet, and slowly come up. Very good. That's like a good stretch. You can always have a gentle bend in the knees, bend your knees and bring your feet closer. Okay, so that feels like a good stretch. Right. Now from here, let's come into a gentle back stretch. We're going to do 3 times instead of holding it, keeping your feet a little wider than the hips. Bring your hands to the hips. Fingers are pointing front, shoulders are pulled back, bend backwards. Come back up. Again, keep your eyes open. Bend backwards. Come back up and one more time. Very good. Slowly come back up and release. Nice. That was Nice forward bending, back bending. All those movements are important for the spine. And then we did side bending, right? We did all of those. That was a good one. Now let's bring our chair here. I'm keeping my chair on the right side. And we are going to start working on our balance today. We always do one balancing pose. Balancing pose are the ones where we stand on one leg, okay? Now, today we are going to do one leg mountain. Nothing too fancy, very basic. We focus on standing on one leg, putting all our body weight and keeping that hip nice and anchored, and then also keep staring at a point, okay? That helps you to balance. Now, let's start with our mountain pose. Why is this important? We are putting all our body weight on our feet, right? So we want to keep it nicely parallel. Both the feet are equally anchored, equal weight on both sides to begin with. Now, from here, I'm going to start holding the chair here. Keep staring at a point in front of your eyes, right? Left hand can go on the hips. And then I'm going to start to lift my left leg up. I'm standing on my right leg. Now, you can always have a block here, and you can always keep your toes on the block if you don't want to lift it all the way up. If you don't want to do it all the way off, you can keep a little support. Once you're here, keep staring at a point. Find some steadiness. And then only when you feel steady, left arm can go up. You can also keep the left arm towards the heart, or you can reach up, whichever feels good, okay? Keep staring at a point. Now, when you feel a little more steady, if you want to, you can let go the other hand, tiptoe the fingers. Keep holding it closer to the chair. You can reach the arm up. Palms to touch. You can also bring hands to the heart, whichever feels good. Modifications which work. Want to keep holding the chair, that's fine too. Very good. One more breath. When you feel ready, slowly release the arm, release the legs. Very good. Feel that into the legs, isn't it? Right? Now, remember, you do one step at a time, okay? Start by standing on a leg and then adding the arms, whichever way you want. The reason I tell you to do this is sometimes if you just let go the arms single, like just holding the arm out there, it might trigger the tremors. So if you want to keep your palms pressing into each other or even interlacing, that might help. So you can keep it closer to the heart too, whichever feels good. Okay, that was one leg mountain. Let's take that on the other side. Moving my block on this side. Now I'm going to stand on my left leg, okay? Chair is on the side. I'm starting with holding on to the chair. No rush to let go the chair, okay? We are not in a rush here. Feet are parallel. Hold on to the chair. Keep staring at a point. Keep your gaze at that point. And then when you feel ready, right leg goes off. Again, you can keep it on the block if you want, or you can just let go. And then stand taller on that left leg. Very good. Find that steadiness. Only when you feel comfortable, start to stretch out the arm or even a hand comes to the heart. Whichever feels good. Keep staring at a point. And then when you feel a little steady, tiptoeing the fingers to let go that left hand. Very good. One more breath. Then slowly release. Release the arms, release the legs. It's a very simple, basic standing pose, but you feel the effect on the legs, on the thighs, and on the hips. Very good. Stomp your feet a couple times. Very good. And again, let's bring our feet wide. Okay, let's take those circles again. Check couple circles. Loosen the hips here, okay? So as if I can draw circles, bigger circle of the hip. And then opposite direction. Very good. Slowly come back. Meet back in center. Now we are going to do one flow today. So when I say we are going to do a flow, which means it's a breathing and movement together. Okay, one breath, one movement. Each breath we move. Okay, so we're going to do combination of 2 stretches and we keep moving back and forth. So let's come into a wider stance. You can take the wide length, the longer side of the mat. Sorry, I'm losing my words. Now, once I'm here, let's little wider, not too much. I'm going to bring my heels in and toes out. Okay, we're going to do star and goddess flow. We have done this before, I think once, maybe with the other class or maybe in this class. We start with a 5-pointed star. 5-pointed star is pretty much like our mountain, but except our toes are out, heels in, so we feel that stretch into the inner thighs. 5-pointed star, arms reach out. I like to wiggle my fingers to remind that we are all twinkling stars, but then also to remind that I'm stretching through the fingers, okay? I like to remind myself, let me stretch through the fingers so I feel it into the arms. Stretch and reach through the fingers. 5-pointed star. Take a breath here. Nice inhale, long exhales. Very good. Now the next time you exhale, bend your knees, bend the elbows, goddess pose. Very good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, press. Inhale, come up. And you don't have to go very deep. Going as much as you feel comfortable. Exhale, inhale, reach. Elbows bend and knees bend. Very good. And going as far as it feels good. Again, if this doesn't feel good for your knees, you want to stop doing this, okay? Exhale. Inhale. Very good. Let's continue this for a couple more breaths at your own pace. No rush. Very good. Last one. Very good. Come up. And let's come into our goddess and see if we can hold it here. Just a couple breaths. Just hold. Feel that energy of the squat, of the arms, of the legs. Very good. One more breath. And then press through the feet. Slowly come up. Release. Oh, that's a lot of work for the arms and the legs. Release. You feel all the energy moving in now, isn't it? Come back to the center. Take some time. Either keep your eyes open or close your eyes. Feel the breathing. Feel the heartbeat. Now that was half squat, which is a goddess pose. That's a very good energy for pumping your heart. Nice work for the blood circulation. It's a good one for the core and the hips and thighs. We'll keep doing that once in a while. Now from here, let's lower ourselves on the mat. Coming down. Exhale out. Take some time. Legs reach out. Palms can face. Palms are on the back. And relax the back. Point and flex the toes. Very good. Now, let's bring our legs closer. Sitting nice and tall. Now from here, I'm going to bend my right knee and then start to take half butterfly here. So up and down, just up and down. Very good. I can hold my knee here. Keep the other hand for support. Just up and down. Very good. Let's do that a couple more times. And then open the knee. And then release. Very good. And let's take that on the other side. Now bend your knee. Now again, be mindful if the knee doesn't feel good with getting it too close, you can keep it where it feels good, okay? And then open and up and down. Again, you're holding with the left hand if you want to, up and down. Very good. Feel the difference. Maybe the right and the left were moving differently. Maybe you feel more flexible, easier on one side. So when we do yoga, we have this chance to connect with our body, connect and see how it feels. Maybe one side feels easier. Maybe one side is a little challenge and resistance. And that's okay. So just up and down a couple more times. And then open that left knee. And then release. Very good. Now from here, let's bring both the knees, both the feet facing each other. If it feels good, bring your heels closer as much as they feel good. Once you bring your heels closer, I'm just kind of shifting my weight into my hips. So just side to side, like rocking. And then I start to feel a little bony things in my buttocks, in my glutes. So those are the sits bones. Those are the part of the hip bones on which you're sitting. Right? Now from here, sit taller. And then let's move both the knees this time, up and down. Very good. Keeping those feet closer, up and down. You can hold your ankles or you can hold your big toes, whichever feels good. Nice. Now open the knees. Let them drop closer to the mat as much as they can. And let's hinge forwards. Again, you're not bending too much. Tall spine and hinging forwards. Very good. Again, going as far as it feels good. Doesn't matter how far. Very good. And then slowly come up. Release. And release the legs. Very good. Wiggle the legs. Nice. Now, from here, let's do this. Let's open the legs wide. We're stretching our hips a lot today. Okay, again, I'm adjusting my hips here. Stretching the legs as much as they feel comfortable. Okay. Now, block is an option here. Couple options now. We're going to take forward bending with this wide leg. It doesn't have to go too far. From here, I start to bring my hands in the front and just kind of walk my hands a little and going as far as I feel good. You can keep a gentle bend in the knees and see if you can go a little deeper. Okay. If you want to use the block, keep your hands on the block. Maybe the block starts to walk away. Just kind of pulling it away from the body as much as you can. Just a little stretch. Again, it doesn't have to be too much. Very good. One more breath. And then slowly walk back up. And then slowly release. Bring your legs closer. Bend your knees. Very good. And let's take our cross legs for a moment. Just sitting in cross legs. Very good. Relax the shoulders. Exhale out completely. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Very good. Now let's release the legs. And let's take that cross legs in the opposite way. So whichever leg was front, opposite leg comes in the front. And again, sit taller. And that might take a moment. It might not even feel comfortable. Opposite leg comes in the front. Once again, 3 breaths here. Very good. Now from here, release the legs. And let's come into our seated spinal twist. Okay. So I'm going to stretch my legs out here. Keeping the legs closer. Okay. We are going to twist our spine here. So we start with bending the right knee. Right foot is on the mat. Now, once I'm keeping that right foot here, right palm goes behind the right hip. Okay. Now, once I'm here, if my back starts to drop here, I'll see if I can stretch my back a little more. And then once I'm ready, I'm going to hug that right knee. Keep those shoulders nice and tall. Twist to the right side. Looking over the right shoulder. I can hug that right knee and twist. Keep breathing. Whichever knee is bent the same side, we are twisting. Okay? Very good. Keep breathing. Nice. Stay here. You can hug the right knee with your left hand and look over the right shoulder. That's right, Susan. Yeah. Hold that right knee with your left hand and twist. Look over the right shoulder. 2 breaths here. Nice. Feel the twist into the back muscles. And then slowly release the neck, release the arms. Very good. release the legs. So remember, whenever we are twisting, we can twist from lower, middle, and upper back. And then also I try to move my right shoulder out. So I kind of feel that twist between the shoulders too. Okay, so let's take that on the other side. When you feel ready, left foot is on the mat, left palm is behind the left hip. Again, if my back starts to collapse, I lift my back a little and then hug that left knee and twist. Looking over the left shoulder. Very good. Holding that left knee with the right hand and twisting. Very good. Keep breathing. One side is easier. If your left palm is way away from the body, keep it closer so you feel a little lift. Very good. One more breath. And then gently release the neck, release the arms, untwist and come back. That's a good one for the back, twisting movement. Very good. Come back to the center. Now keep your legs closer. We are going to lie down on the back. You can engage the core and lower very slowly. If this feels too intense for your lower back, it doesn't feel good, you can avoid this, okay? Bring your arms parallel. Legs are squeezed in closer, keeping your back nice and tall, and then slowly lowering. Lower the lower back, middle back, and then the upper back. Slowly release, lowering all the way. Very good. Once you lie down on the mat, taking your time to lower very slow. And then once you're here, legs go wide, arms away from the body. Let's take a couple breaths here. Inhales and exhales. Very good. Now from here, let's bend the knees. Bring your knees into the chest. And then rock side to side. Just rocking movement, a little massage to the back. Very good. Come back to the center. Release the feet on the mat. Nice. Now from here, let's just stretch our right leg up. And then I'm going to circle my right ankle joint. So I'm drawing toes with my right ankle. Nice big circles. And opposite direction. And you can hold behind the knee if you want. Okay? Couple circles. Now point and flex. Point the toes and flex. Point, flex and reach the heel. Once again, point, flex. So it's up and down movement of that angle. Point and flex. Don't deepen it so much that you feel that into the calf muscles and the shin. Now stop that movement. Release the right foot on the mat. Feel the difference. Let's take it on the other side. Left leg reaches up. And again, you can hold behind the left knee or stretch it all the way up. And couple circles. Clockwise. Draw bigger circles. Slow movements. And anti-clockwise. Very good. Keep it moving. Very good. Now, from here, stop the circles. Point and flex. Point, flex. Point and flex. Very good. Let's do that a couple more times. And slowly release. Stop the movement, release. Very good. Now, release the legs here on the mat. Let both the legs relax. Keep them closer. We are going to do some leg raising here today, okay? So keep your palms on the mat alongside of the body. And feel free to slide those palms under your glutes, under your buttocks. That gives a little support to the back if you want to. Now, when you're ready, let's lift the right leg up. Lower it down. Once again, right leg up. Lower it down. And let's do that one more time. Nice. Lower it down. Very good. Now, slowly lift the right leg up and then bend the right knee. Very good. Now, hold that right knee with both the hands. So I'm going to press my right thigh into the abdomen. So right side is getting that nice pressure. Feel that pressure. Let the other side relax. Okay, so you can keep your left foot on the mat or you can relax the left leg on the mat. You can feel free to bend that left knee if you want to. Now, once you're here, keep bringing that right knee closer. With each exhale, see if you can stretch that side a little more and bring that right knee closer. Very good. Nice stretch. Now, when you're ready, exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring it closer to the right knee. Just a little stretch. Very good. One more breath. And then lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Very good. Release the palms on the mat. Stretch the right leg up. Point the right toes and slowly lower the right leg. Very slow. All the way on the mat. Very good. Take some time. Keeping both the legs closer. You feel that your right leg is longer than the left. Feel the difference. Let's take that stretch on the other side. So remember, you can always do this with the other knee bend if you want to. Bring both the legs closer. Palms on the mat. You can slide those palms under your glutes. When you're ready, left leg goes up. Bring it down. Very slowly, left leg goes up. Bring it down. And one more time. At your own pace. Very good. Drop that left leg. Now, when you feel ready, once again, lift that left leg up, bend the left knee. Very good. Now, when you're ready, interlace the fingers and then hug that left knee, just like you did on the right side. Press that left abdomen with your left thigh. So when you're pressing your abdomen, it's working on your digestive system. Keep breathing. Very good. Stay here. Now, when you feel ready, the next time you exhale, bring your nose closer to the left knee. Very good. Slowly release the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the palms on the mat. And then stretch the left leg up and lower the left leg. Very slow. Very good. Feel the difference. Lower body feels a little lighter. Both the legs feel equal now. Now gently bend the knees, hug the knees closer, and rock side to side. Even it out. Very good. Now come back to the center. Stop the rocking. Keep your knees closer to each other and then bring those knees closer to the chest. Toes are pointing to the front. Let's take our wind-free pose. Exhale. Bring your nose closer to the knees. Coming into wind-free pose. Forming yourself into a small ball. Keep breathing. Nice. 2 more breaths. Very powerful pose. Nice one for your digestive system. When you're ready, slowly release the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the feet on the mat. Exhale out completely. Deepens the breath. Pumps up your heart rate a little. Very good. Let the breathing, let the heartbeat slow down. Now that was wind-free pose. Let's come into our back bend from here. Let's come into our bridge pose. Now again, as before, we have options of the bridge. So in the bridge pose, you can keep your block under the bridge and take a supported bridge. You can also use the block to keep it in between the knees. That helps you to keep your knees closer, whichever way you want. Now, if you want to do it without the block, that's fine too. Let's walk our heels closer to the hips. They are parallel, palms on the mat. Press through the palms and feet and lift into bridge. So lifting the lower back, middle back, maybe a part of the upper back if that feels good. How far you go, it doesn't matter. Keep pressing through the palms and feet. You can always slide a block and stay into a supported bridge, whichever feels good. Keep pressing through the feet and palms. and lift into bridge. Very good. Choose your modification. Choose the kind of bridge which feels good today, right now. That's what matters. Very good. Stay here. 2 more breaths. And then when you feel ready, start to lower the bridge very slowly. If you have a block under, slide that block away and lower the bridge. Middle back, lower back, and the tailbone. Exhale out completely. Bridge pose is a very good one for the back muscles, core muscles, quadriceps. It's also a back bend, so you start to feel your breathing getting deeper after the bridge. Once again, bring your knees into the chest, rock side to side. Very good. Come back to the center, and then release the feet on the mat. Very good. Keep your feet closer to each other. We're going to take a spinal twisting stretch. So we're going to open our arms out, palms facing up. Keep your feet closer, knees are closer, feet on the mat. Now slowly drop the knees to the right side and turn the neck to the left. Very good. Keep breathing. Stay here. And then slowly bring your knees back to the center and then drop it to the other side. Then turn the neck to the opposite direction. Very good. Stay here. Very good. Now slowly come back to the center. Now let's do the same thing with our feet a little wider. So let's bring our feet as wide as the mat. Neck comes back to neutral, shoulders are relaxed, palms are facing up. Now, let's drop the knees to the right and then to the left. Very good. So windshield wipers, just side to side. You're not holding it here. Now, whenever you drop the knees to the right side, see if you can turn the neck to the left. And then slowly turn the neck back to the right. So you're moving the neck to the opposite direction, turning the head in the opposite direction. If turning the head doesn't feel good, you can just do the legs. Very good. Slow movement. Nice. Let's do that one more time, right and left. And then come back to the center. Very good. Now, let's drop the knees to the right and let's see if we can stay there. Just a little bit. Stay there, drop the knees to the right. If it feels good, turn the neck to the left. Couple breaths here. Keep breathing, feel that twist, stretch into the back muscles. Now slowly come back to the center and drop the knees to the left. Opposite direction and then turn the neck to the right. Very good. Stay here. And then slowly come back to the center. Release the arms. Bring your feet closer. Bring your knees into the chest. Rock side to side again. Once again, feel the massage into the back muscles as you rock side to side. It feels different when your knees are closer to the body and you're rocking. And then try moving the knees away from the body and then rocking. Different part of the back is getting massage. Very good. Now come back to the center. From here, let's open into a happy baby pose. Whenever you feel ready, open into a happy baby. Holding the big toes, you can hold your ankles even behind the knees. And then rocking side to side. Once again, getting that nice massage to the entire spine. Okay, good. 2 more breaths. When you're ready, slowly release that happy baby, hug the knees into the chest. And then slowly release the feet on the mat. Let's come into our final resting relaxation. So you're welcome to take any relaxing pose. You can lie down on your abdomen. You can lie down on the back. Legs are wide, arms away from the body. You can keep a pillow or a blanket under your knees that supports the lower back a little. You can have a pillow for your head. This is Savasana, relaxing pose. If lying down on the back doesn't feel good, you can bend your knees. Feet are wide and knees come closer. Feet are wide as the mat and knees come closer. This is constructive resting pose. So I'm kind of lifting my lower back a little and placing it back on the mat. So whichever relaxing pose feels good to your body. Coming into that final relaxation, wiggle your space and let the whole body relax. Take some time to really relax the whole body. Close your eyes. Let the whole body surrender. Let go. Let go the tightness. Let go the resistance. Let go that interest to hold back. Just release. Close your eyes. And let the whole body relax. Let the gravity be the only force acting on the body, trying to pull it into the mat. No tension, no holding back, no tightness. Just release. Closing your eyes, I welcome you to a guided relaxation, the deep relaxation technique. This relaxation is done part by part in every parts of the body. As I call out the names of those parts, I want you to bring your focus to those parts and relax them. Let the whole body relax. With your eyes closed, I welcome you all to bring your focus to the toes of both the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the arches under your feet, ankle joints. Relax the calf muscles, knee joints. Relax the thighs. Relax the hip joints. Release the buttocks, the glutes. If you feel tightness into the glutes, maybe squeeze them, tighten them a little, and then release. Relax the lower back, middle back, and upper back, back of the shoulders. Drop the shoulders a little more and relax them. Release the arms, elbows, and the forearms. Relax the palms, fingers, all the way to the pinkies. The entire arms are completely relaxed. Shift your focus to the belly button, up and down movement of the breath. Notice the expansion and emptying of the lungs. As you breathe in, the chest expands. And as you exhale, the chest collapses. Up and down movement of the chest. Bring your focus to the neck muscles and relax the neck. Front and the sides and the back of the neck. Relax the jaw, maybe open and close the mouth. And then start to relax the entire face. Maybe making that expression, scrunching of the face, and then releasing all the muscles of the face. Cheeks, chin, nose, ears, eyes, forehead. Relax the forehead. And then take that relaxation to the scalp all the way to the back of the head. Relax the entire head of the crown. The whole body is completely relaxed. From the head to the toes. The whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Let the eyes remain closed and let the body feel relaxed. Let the mind be calm and at peace. Without disturbing this peace and relaxation, bring in gentle movements to the fingers and toes. Whenever you feel ready, welcome some more movements. Maybe the head turns side to side. Gently bringing the legs closer and then bending the knees. And then hugging those knees into the chest. Wrapping the arms on the legs and then rocking side to side. Welcome any movement that feels good. Feel free to stretch the arms above the head. Continue to rock a little more. Release the back muscles. Whenever you feel ready, slowly roll to the one side. Make a pillow of the arm. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And then when you feel ready to get up, gently come up into a comfortable seat, pushing yourself up. Find any comfortable seat, eyes can be closed or you can keep them open. Couple circles with the shoulders. Squeezing it. With the neck muscles. And then come back to the center, close your eyes, find a stillness, bring your hands to the heart. Let this peace, let this calm, let this relaxation, and let this intention of the practice walk with you beyond the mat, bringing your hands to the third eye, positive thoughts, hands to the lips, positive words, hands to the heart, positive intentions. It was an honor to guide you all in your practice. The light in me salutes the light present in you. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today.